in the quarterfinals. Had to beat the wrestler from the Russian Wrestling Federation in the first round. Georgia in the second round. Denmark in the semifinals. He didn't have an easy road to get to the finals.
DATUNASHVILI, a three-time Olympian, 2012, 2016, and 2020, had the moment on the podium, a bronze medalist for Serbia. Now, his success hasn't necessarily carried over to world championship experiences, which is really amazing. A pair of fifth-place finishes at the World Championships have been some of his best showings. Now tonight, a chance to win a gold.
And that's the scary thing about a lot of World Championships is if these wrestlers aren't wrestling in the qualifying series, it's difficult to seed. So you could wrestle the second best guy in the first round, and he gets upset, you're out. There's no true consolation or wrestle backs. And in that repechage, you might not make it there. So you control your own destiny when you get to the finals, though.
Passivity will be the call, and it will be tagged to DATUNASHVILI, so an opportunity to go parterre for MASKEVICH. I really like MASKEVICH's demeanor. He is just even-keeled, doesn't get too high, doesn't get down, not overly emotional at all. In control, it seems like, at all times. Trying to get in control of parterre, squirming underneath. Now a side lift possibility. Echoed on the left side of the body of the Serbian, and the referee gonna let this roll out a little bit more, and we get a stoppage. Good job underneath.
That was fantastic parterre defense. MASKEVICH had brought his knee underneath to slide DATUNASHVILI up to his waist, and DATUNASHVILI kept his motion going the whole time underneath and never really gave MASKEVICH the ability to grip.
You look at the 23-year-old from Belarus, a European Championship silver medalist. That was this year. So he's been wrestling well when you factor in the Olympics, the Continental, and now the World Championships. He was a World Cup gold medalist back in December. So you hit that timeline from December of last year. Picked up the gold there at the World Cup, which is a highly competitive, very impressive win. Went into the Europeans, took care of business, and had a good run at the Olympics, losing in the quarterfinal rounds. Certainly this has been a good 13-month window for Kirill MASKEVICH.
I think, like you said, a lot of it has to do with his demeanor, and he wrestles the matches without elevating his emotions too high.
First period in the books, and right now not much, just the 1 point. It's been an interesting career when you look at DATUNASHVILI. DATUNASHVILI was born in Georgia, switched to represent Serbia after an incident, an unusual incident happened in January of 2019. He just had a brief altercation with some of the Georgian Wrestling Federation at the national championships in Georgia. He competed there for 6 years, had great memories, learned to love wrestling there, was very complimentary of his time as he improved as an athlete, competing for Georgia twice in the Olympic Games, but felt because of what had happened at the Nationals, it was time for him to try to start fresh, and Serbia has been good for him. Serbia saw an opening. Obviously, they were getting a decorated athlete, and they took him in, and it's been a pretty good story ever since.
Serbia has really built a nice team, and they're going to be hosting this event next year at this time. And the Wrestling Federation in Serbia, they're ready to have some medalists there.
MASKEVICH came in, squeezing the head and the back on a lock, and he just couldn't get DATUNASHVILI over. And Serbia thinking they're going to need some points put up on the board. This is going to be interesting to see how they go scoring this one. Boy, that was a lightning quick setup by the Belarusian.
And they went caution in 2 for him leaving the mat on his back. He bridged out of bounds on his back, and it's really a fleeing the hole call as they go caution in 2, and DATUNASHVILI gets another chance on top.
Yeah, for him to do that, he obviously felt he might have been in danger of getting a fall there, so he said, let's live to fight another day. I'll give the caution in 2. Parterre opportunity, choice belonging to DATUNASHVILI. He has him. The Belarusian facing him, the arch of the back, and he pulls off. Will it be 4? Will it be the Grand Amp? And it is 5, and that is it. The gold medal for Zurabi DATUNASHVILI. He closes out the World Championships in one of the more exciting throws in all of wrestling. Give him the max and the 5.
Beautiful lift. You saw him lift to the chest-to-chest position and not keeping him at like a perpendicular position at his waist. And chest-to-chest, beautiful back arch for the 5-point high grand amplitude throw. Maskevich is young, and I think this experience is great for him to, he can walk off with his head held high.
Serbia wins gold.